Good morning. My name is Minister Courtney Hawkins, and this is your Monday Meditation. Matthew 26, verses 20 through 22 reads, "Now when the even was come, he sat down with the 12, and as they did eat, he said, Verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. And they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I?" For many of us, these are very familiar passages of Scripture. These verses begin to tell the story of what we know to be the Lord's Supper. I recently came across a picture on social media, and it was a picture of a tattoo, and it read, Judas Ate Too. Immediately it resonated with me, and I began to meditate on those words. As we come to the end of Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, I thought about the final moments of Judas, his life before he completed suicide. I became sorrowful as I thought about the guilt and the shame he must have felt when he realized the weight of his betrayal towards his master, teacher, and friend. I thought about how he repented. I thought about how he confessed his sin and even tried to make amends by returning the pieces of silver. I thought about how overwhelmed he must have felt in that moment, about the grief he must have taken on, and how he felt like there was no hope, so he hung himself. I thought if only he knew the importance of that supper. Then I thought about you and me, and I was overjoyed as I began to think about God's grace, his love, and his mercy. Just think about it. Just think about how we, just like Judas and other disciples, have asked, Lord, is it I? Knowing the answer, just as he did with his disciples, he still fed us, he still prayed for us, he still washed us, he forgave us, and he calls us friend. Matthew 26, verses 26 through 28 reads, "And as they were eating, Jesus took the bread and blessed it, and brake it, and gave it to the disciples and said, Take, eat, this is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks, and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many of the remission of sins." Today I want to encourage you, no matter the sin, no matter the betrayal, we have hope. And God is saying, you can eat too.